Well, happy Friday, everyone. We're having lunch here, and I wanted to do just a short video for you guys today. We get so many questions regarding our food process, not necessarily what we feed. I mean, we get that a lot too, but just everything revolving around it. So in today's short video, I'm gonna keep this short and just to the point. I just wanna go over every detail of our food process. So what we feed them, where we store it, how we keep it, all that sort of stuff. As you will see, Lotus has decided not to eat lunch, but that's okay. He does that often. That's not unusual for him. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna just go ahead and put this back downstairs. Now, we've talked a lot about the kind of food we feed them, which we're not gonna really discuss much of that in today's video. For those of you who don't know, it is Gentle Giants. You'll see we have two large containers here. I'm just gonna go ahead, since he didn't eat this, I'm just gonna set it right like that, because we'll get it again here in a couple hours. Both these containers are the exact same thing. We get the chicken and the salmon, and I mix it all together. Now, these are pretty large containers. They're 50 US quarts. Obviously, we have two of them. We have two shepherds, but honestly, even when we just had Enzo, we had two because I liked to keep food on hand, because basically when one gets empty, I go ahead and reorder, and then I can work my way through the second one. I see your rope. And that way I don't have to stress about them running out of food. This third one here, this is just cat food for Riley. Now, on top of this, we have the Dasiquin, the daily supplements that I give them in the mornings. We keep them here in an airtight jar, so that way when I come down in the mornings, I can just pop it open, grab two out, throw it in their bowls, and move on. These were, I know one of them was bought locally at like PetSmart. I think the other one was as well, but I will link some similar ones on Amazon to make it easier for you guys. I will also link this and everything else we talk about. We got the Frisbee. I got the Frisbee. Yeah. So we keep the dry food there. Now, we have a second fridge down here. It doesn't matter, you keep it in whatever fridge. But we do have the fish oil. So they get this, they get 4 squirts a day. They get it twice a day, divided into two separate sets. So 2 squirts in the morning, 2 with dinner. Up here, I keep an extra one of the oil. And I keep an extra of the Dasiquin, which was the supplement you saw over there. Kind of the same thing. When one of them empties, I go ahead and I order one, so I've always got one on backup. All right, while we're down here, bring up the fact that we have a second bowl strictly for water. It also will occasionally double in the summer when it's really hot out and stuff. Sometimes we'll hang out more in the basement. It'll double as a meal holder down here, but generally it's just for water. This is great for when we come in. We always come in and out this door, so they come in, they're all thirsty and everything. They can get all their drinks here and make their mess here. And our garage has a drain. It's under the car, so anything that they spill it just runs down and takes care of itself, which is nice. Bless you. Lastly, while we're downstairs, we do keep snacks, again, in an airtight glass jar here. We had a few overflow. We had them in Ziploc. We keep those down here for various activities or something, you know. There are different times when we give them a snack. Most of those come in when we're leaving. Whenever we leave, we give them a snack. But it could be any other excuse, and they're just down here in case we need them. Got the Frisbee? Yeah. All right, now we're gonna move on upstairs. All right, sorry to interrupt this video. Enzo, break. Lotus, break. But I did want to say a couple quick things. I need to give you guys a keyword this weekend for this weekend's live stream. So we're just gonna keep it simple, hashtag GSD. Hashtag GSD. If you're unfamiliar with what that means, if you comment it in today's video, this video, on the live stream this Saturday, which is tomorrow at 1 p.m. Eastern, there's already a link on the YouTube page for it. We'll do a drawing. We'll give away free merch like I'm wearing here. So definitely tune in for that. If you've, a lot of you have commented, we've had a couple issues where people never respond. They win, they never respond. If they don't respond, we'll do a second drawing to make up for that. However, if you're participating in these, definitely go back and check, because even if you don't catch the live stream while it's live, it stays up there. So go check, and it's good for the whole week. So we don't redraw for a week. So definitely go check those out. Another thing is, this whole video minus this part was shot over a week ago and edited. So for those of you who are Patreon members, your name, there's going to be a few names missing at the end of the credits. Just know that it's because this video is old. Other than that, back to the regular video. Back to where we started. Now you'll notice we have the same container. I don't have the bowls in. Obviously I put one in the container and Enzo's isn't here. Now this, you'll notice, is different. This is their upstairs water bowl. Now, if you know shepherds, they can get a little excited. They're big. Yeah. And when they drink, this is nice because it limits how much they can get. Now, I'm going to be completely honest with you. It is not a foolproof system. They still are going to spill, because sometimes they like to just hold water in their mouth and then walk a few feet and drop it. But this will stop the splashing while they're drinking, typically. There's a lot of these on Amazon. I bought a few of them and had almost given up when I found this one. Knock it off. The reason I like this one so much is because it was the first one I found where I could take it apart and clean it thoroughly. Some of the other ones you couldn't take them apart. They didn't make any sense to me. Obviously, mold, mildew, whatever is going to build up bacteria in there. That's silly. Get drinky. Get drinky. Get drink. Now the other thing we do is I mix soft food in with their food, especially when I'm giving them the supplement. So we do have extra soft food up here that you will see. We use just the salmon typically, unless they're sold out. And then we have the lids. So once you open them, you want to keep them in the fridge, and then you have these little lids to keep them fresh. We also have extra snacks, some older bowls from when they were a puppy. And then we don't use it anymore, but we have like this bowl here. If your pup eats too fast. If your pup eats too fast, this is great because they can't eat it too fast. They have to go slower. It slows them down. So when we first got Lotus, you'd never know it now, but he was actually a super fast eater. We had to use this and still kind of limit him and slow him down. And that's pretty much it. Like I said, I wanted to keep this super short for you guys. Just a little short Friday video to kind of give you guys some information, answer a lot of questions we get, and hopefully it clears up for you guys. Clears up some information. Frisbee's not going to be long for this world. As always, all the links are going to be below. If you click and buy through those links, the channel does get a small commission. It doesn't affect your price at all, but it does help out the channel. If you have any further questions, definitely comment below. Otherwise, we'll see you guys tomorrow on the live stream. Probably noon, but check the channel. It'll be posted, but most likely noon. See you guys tomorrow. Oh, and one last thing before I forget. Let me know if you like these short form videos, if you find them useful in the comments below. And German Shepherd merch is linked below as well. All right, pup. Pup, 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 pup.